Let me ask about Chris Moody. Has the light finally come on for Chris? I think this is his 4th year in the program. He's played a little bit, but not like a significant amount. But it looks like now he's seen the depth chart, like Coach Perry said today, like about ready to make his first start.
It looks that way. He has about 2 to 3 more practices to practice well and hold on to that position. But Chris Moody and Rico Mack-Williams have both been pleasant surprises this training camp. Like you said, those guys are in their 3rd year in the program, and neither one of them played a whole lot last year. So as a coach, you kind of look at it and say, well, it's about time for those guys to contribute. And both of them came out in fall camp and have been doing a really, really good job. So it's a lot of competition right now in the secondary to get on the field for that first play. But I like to talk to the guys and tell them that it's not about who starts the game, it's about who finishes the game and who plays the most plays.
How has Chris elevated his game to put him in a position to make a shot?
That's a good question. I mean, he's just making the plays that he has an opportunity to make. I'm not coaching him any different than I have been the last 2 years that I've had him. But maybe he's a little more comfortable in the defense now. That may be a good question to ask him, what's different now. And again, not just Chris, but Rico as well. Both of those guys look like they really know what's going on in the defense, and they're comfortable with their positions that they're playing, and they're just doing a good job, and they're providing us with some depth and, a bunch of good guys that should be ready to play this week.
How close are Rico and Al Harris?
Really close. Really close.
Al was atop the depth chart today. Could that switch by Thursday? Or?
It could, but I would venture to say both of those guys will play this Thursday.
How far along are Wesley Green and Chris Lamont? How confident would you be in running them out there?
If we had to play those guys, we could play them. They're showing up every day in meetings, trying to get better and working hard on the practice field and everything. But those 3, Bryson included in that 3, those guys are maybe slightly at a different place right now. But if we had to play Wesley Green, if his number was called, he would be ready to go in the game. And so would Chris Lamont. They would both be ready to go in the game.
Speedy Noel, I guess they call him Speedy for a reason.
Mm-hmm. I would imagine so. I've not had the pleasure to coach against him yet. I've watched his highlight tape a couple of times, and we watched his highlight tape as a room, and I'm definitely familiar with the fact that he was very highly recruited coming out of high school, but we'll see on Thursday.